One from Dawg Pound Daily. 3 players that must improve for the Browns in 2023. Number 3, Jedrick Wills, left tackle. Number 2, Denzel Ward, cornerback. And number 1, Deshaun Watson, quarterback. We've already talked quite a bit about Deshaun Watson. Denzel Ward, I think he's going to improve because of what Jim Schwartz is going to ask him to do. Jedrick Wills, man, I hope they can unlock him. I liked the pick when they made it. He hasn't lived up to being that 10th pick in the NFL draft.
Yeah, for Jedrick, it kind of feels different. It feels like he needs this for himself. Like the team didn't lose because he wasn't good enough. He's average. He's played average, and that's good enough for the team to win. But for him, if he ever wants to move forward with his career, he does need to unlock that level. He needs to put it together and just be consistent because the flashes are there, but just as the flashes are there, so are the dips. He just needs to level off. If he does that, he'll be just fine. When you look at someone like Denzel, I think it's a different situation because he was asked to do something that he wasn't comfortable with as far as playing off coverage. He's going to be able to do what he does best in mere wide receivers with Jim Schwartz, and he had a very precarious 2022. He played bad at first. He got off to a bad start, I think we could all agree, but he found himself throughout the season. We're talking about a player who had 2 defensive touchdowns. Like it was just this immense letdown, And once again, it's the weight of expectations. He was paid like a top flight corner, so he's expected to play like that. Well, with the pieces that are in place, the pass rush that's there, and the way that Schwartz calls defense, I think you're going to see the very best of Denzel in 2023.
I agree with you. And, think of it this way. You paid him like he was a shutdown corner, and then you wouldn't let him be a shutdown corner. That's what made no sense to me.
Yeah, it's malpractice. To have the talented cornerback that you had and to play them the way they played them, it was just so passive. And I don't think there is a way that Schwartz looks at what happened last year and just follows suit. I think you're going to get to see them up at the line, mugging receivers and dictating, and that's the kind of corners that you have. Let him play. If you let him play like that, man, it makes everyone's job a lot easier.